Okay, nobody wants to think about the upcoming cold and flu season, but our first guest has the perfect way to provide comfort when the bug eventually does hit your family. Here with her recipe for the ultimate healing soup, we welcome back a lifestyle expert and the host of the Home CEO podcast, Nicole Jaques. It is so great to see you.
You as well.
We are excited about fall.
We are excited about
It's
fall.
happening. We've got raindrops outside, but that means we might have a little coffee and sneezy happening at home.
Yeah, we start getting that back to school cold and flu germ bucket, and I have the perfect recipe that is simple, easy, requires no chopping.
Ooh.
I know.
Okay.
And is super delicious.
That is my least favorite thing, all of the chopping, because it seems endless. So you have solved the equation for us.
I have. I'm like, put away your knife. We don't need it.
Okay.
Look at that.
The illustration to prove it. Okay.
Yes.
Where do we begin?
So we begin right here. We need 2 to 3 ribs of celery, 2 carrots, 1 onion, and 2 cloves of garlic.
Okay.
And this is how we're gonna make our added broth. So we just put it all in a pot, and then we just pour some water over it till it's covered and let it simmer for about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Super easy, simple. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to look at it. Your house is gonna start to smell really yummy.
Really quickly, too.
Really quickly.
Okay.
So you can use this in a crock pot. You can do it on the stove. Your choice.
Okay.
Once this is done, you're gonna take out the vegetables, strain the water,
Okay.
down the sink that goes, and you're just gonna put the vegetables in here whole in a
Oh, okay.
blender. And you're gonna either pick chicken broth or bone broth. I prefer bone broth. It has a lot more healing qualities, especially as we're trying to fight a bug. And we just put some broth in here,
Easy.
carrots, celery, garlic, the onion, that's
That we
all
didn't
cooked.
have to chop.
No chopping.
Okay.
It's
Wow.
so good. And we're just gonna put it in our blender and then blend it up.
What is it?
Yeah.
That is so
Okay.
satisfying.
Once it's all blended
Okay.
down, you can choose your pasta. So we used to call
okay.
this Italian penicillin soup or
Oh,
pastini.
that's
And
really sweet.
my grandma used to make it for me, and I used to love it. And you can choose your pasta shape. They don't actually make pastini anymore,
Okay.
the pasta shape, unfortunately. So something small and easy.
Okay,
You're
like
gonna-
an orzo or something similar.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
you're gonna take this and then just put it back on the stove or in your crock pot. Pour the broth straight in.
Ooh.
to the soup.
So this is a family recipe that's been passed down over generations.
Yes. And we're just gonna pour it all together and let it simmer down. And once the pasta is cooked in your super nutrient dense broth, you have like the yummiest, most delicious, easy.
Was that
to
the
make.
easiest thing ever that just all came together? So
all
do you
comes
want the pasta
together.
to be cooked first, or are you adding the broth to cook the pasta?
You're adding the
Okay.
broth to cook the pasta. So all that nutrient dense bone broth and all the vegetables soak into the noodles, making it super, super yummy. And then you let this cook down 2 to 3 minutes, really depending on your pasta shape, right? We have a lot of
Easy.
options here. And then we serve it. Now
Okay.
let's talk about what we top it with.
Yes, I see lots of beautiful things here.
Yes, because I think it's really boring to just have plain soup. Herbs have antioxidants in them. They're
Yeah.
there to help you. So some fresh herbs if you want a little kick, a jalapeno. Lemon juice is a must. It's a kick of vitamin C.
okay.
Gives it a little pizzazz, a little zest. I love lemon juice on top of almost any soup you serve me.
Yummy.
And we stay away from other things like dairy. We just keep it really clean, simple, easy. 6 ingredients,
Oh, I love that.
1 pot and done.
It is really easy when you put it that way. We're not doing chopping. We're not throwing a ton of stuff into the pot. We're going to make it as simple as possible.
Right.
Should we dish up a little bit here?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
And then I have my little soup warmer over my bowl.
I
So
love
you
that.
know, because it's always so hot, and you're like, oh.
You're like, I'm already sick. I don't need an injury from being burned by my bowl at the same time.
That's right.
I love this.
So you can see that like the broth comes together.
Yes.
Pretty
and I love that there's
easy.
so much goodness in there. It's not super broth heavy. You're going to get a lot of those good nutrients with
Yes.
every
I mean, you
single bite.
And the best part is you can always add more broth, right? That's
Sure.
a pretty easy, simple thing to do.
Yeah.
So reheating it is not a problem.
Okay.
Your little soup bowl, and you can add your herbs, a little lemon juice. I already squeezed some.
I love that. Just a touch of lemon. That makes perfect sense.
Super easy, yummy, and
I'm going to take a little bite here.
nutrient-dense.
Hey, tell us about your podcast. How fun is that?
So fun. So we talk all things home CEO. I always felt like a stay-at-home mom never did it for me. And I was like, let's my new name should be the home CEO.
You are the CEO of your home.
Right, we do everything.
And by the way, you're doing a great job because this is delicious.
Good, I'm so glad.
That is so, it's warming and you get all of the things that you are craving and that classic chicken soup and that touch of lemon, you're right, is so perfect.
It's nice, a nice little vitamin C drop.
You have a gorgeous recipe, you have a wonderful podcast, and you have an ebook. Nicole,
yes.
How are you doing all the things?
Because it's so great to help other people. That's really the truth.
It is.
To make your own non-toxic cleaners and save money and time, and it's easy, fun. People can digest it as they want because it's an ebook.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Great
you.
to see you. Happy fall.
Happy
We're
fall.
Celebrating. We'll have more on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.